When y'all ask for something, I listen. I posted this carousel on Instagram a few weeks ago after Jay-Z's deal with Square went public, and a lot of y'all were asking me to expound on these points. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just do a video on it. So this is how Beyonce, Kanye, Rihanna, J. Cole, Nicki Minaj, Madonna, Alicia Keys, Daft Punk, Pharrell, all types of people made $9 million doing absolutely nothing. Stay locked in.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from group82music.com, and right here I'm going to talk to y'all about how pretty much everybody in the music industry made $9 million doing nothing. This wasn't through royalties, it wasn't through publishing, this wasn't through shows. This is actually during the pandemic, all this stuff was still shut down. This is from them just being them and building a brand. 2015, Jay-Z bought Tidal, a streaming service, for $56 million. When he did that, he brought on 16 partners. And there was this big press conference where they all came out on stage. They were standing next to each other. And, you know, this is going to be a streaming platform by artists for artists. I know that's FUBU backwards, but y'all catch my drift. They were battling Spotify. At that time, they were battling what was called Beats Music, which would go on to become Apple Music. There was this race for who would have the dominant streaming platform, and Jay-Z wanted to make sure that everybody who was with his platform was taken care of. Each partner he brought on had a massive following. You're talking about some of the biggest artists in the world, not just his wife, Beyonce and Rihanna and Kanye, but even like Damian Marley and Deadmau5. Shout out to Alex and Tidal, our lead video editor here at Group 82. This man loves Deadmau5. What y'all call the troop, the mouse hole, whatever they fucking groups call? Y'all ain't the pond, nigga. Fuck Deadmau5. Nah, shout out to him. I like him a lot. T.I., everybody was involved. Usher, and he made sure all these people had fans and had a brand. Why? Because just like any other company, any other Silicon Valley company, streaming company, they have to go to the people with the influence, which is why I always tell y'all, you need to build a brand. But Jay-Z wanted to offer something Tidal that the other streaming services couldn't. He wanted to give each partner 3% equity in Tidal in exchange for their music exclusively being on Tidal. Why is this important? Because at that time in the streaming wars, there was this battle for content. Spotify, Beats Music, Apple Music, they were buying people's exclusive rights to their album drop for a week or 2 weeks before it went everywhere else, so all that traffic could come to their streaming platform and their subscriptions could go up. But it became very disjointed because we're all not going to have multiple streaming platforms. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, they all do the same thing. It's just a matter of personal preference. So if I'm a Spotify user and Drake only drops his album on Apple Music, you think I'm gonna miss the Drake album? No, the internet still exists, nigga. I can still go steal music, nigga. So that's exactly what I did. I went and stole views, the album. And what happened? They had to switch it up. So Jay-Z was in this same thing, trying to get them to do that, but it didn't really work like that because there's no way that these artists are gonna be able to meet the metrics that's inside their contract while having their music exclusively in one place, especially for 3% equity. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But Jay-Z and Beyonce held strong on that all the way up to 2019. You can only find them on Tidal. Later on in 2019, that's when Jay-Z decided, like, you know what? I'm gonna put my music on all platforms. So you go to Spotify right now, you can get every single Jay-Z album. It was at that time I'm like, I think Jay-Z's giving up on Tidal. And not saying anything was wrong with that. He had brokered a deal with Sprint, got about $200 million from them for 1/3 of the company, which got them to a $600 million valuation. In 2021, Jay-Z sold the remaining equity he had in Tidal to Square for $297 million, and now he is on the board of Square, which is led by Jack Dorsey, who also owns Twitter. So essentially, Jay-Z is a de facto board member of both Square, which is Cash App, and Twitter, two of the most powerful uniform technology companies in the world. So once Square invested into Tidal, there was a payout. And what was that payout? Anybody that was the owner got some money. So all those artists that I named, they each got $9 million. For what? For being in the right place at the right time and building a damn brand. You know, there's a lot of artists that Jay-Z could have called on to do this with. But he called on the biggest of the biggest and the best of the best, because there are people that understand about engaging with their audience and consistently building a brand. There is nothing more important in the music business or in business in general than building a brand. That is something that will always get you sales. That's something that will always keep you in business, something that will always keep you afloat. It's when opportunities will always come your way. We got a lot of videos on this page and on this channel about people who were able to get involved with things because they had a brand. One example is Chameleonaire. Chameleonaire was able to become a Silicon Valley investor because he had a brand. He brought on E40, he brought on Big Boy, he brought on Trey Songz. You think I'm lying? Go to E40's Instagram page right now. He posted my video on his page because it's real. Chameleonaire, Trey Songz, Big Boy, E40. I'm not trying to make no assumptions, but I'm pretty sure can't none one of them niggas code or build a Silicon Valley social media unicorn app. Yet, they're all getting paid from them. Why? Because they have a brand. Now, I know a lot of y'all are like, well, shit, they all signed to major labels. How the fuck am I gonna do that, nigga? They all signed this shit. They didn't have social media. We got social media. We got Instagram, we got TikTok, we got YouTube. All these things can help you build your brand. You can get in front of your audience every single day. This is why I post every single day. That's why y'all see that black and blue every single day. My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pod every single day. It's branding. I'm building a brand. This is long term. It's never been easier. If I'd have tried to do this 20 years ago, it would have cost me millions of dollars. I'm in my office, at my desk, with a camera, 4 lights, a microphone, an interface, and a computer. This is my own television studio. And I'm making videos, which essentially are gonna act as commercials that are gonna make me money in perpetuity. 20 years ago, I would have had to make one of these videos in a studio somewhere, paid them thousands of dollars, and I would have had to pay a TV station to run my commercial. I ain't gotta do that no more. I'm doing this all here for free, and when I upload it to YouTube and Instagram, it's gonna make me money. I'm gonna get paid for it instead of paying for it. It's a beautiful time we're living in. Build your brand. If you need help building your brand, you on Instagram, click that link up top. You on YouTube, click that link in the box. Mouth to pod. Y'all stay true.
Rotate, 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 rotate. Group82music.com.